In the news this week, our working on fire drivers undergo vehicle management training. An important component of the success of our teams when out in fires is our valuable transport department that we can't do without. The most important force to the department is our trusted men and women who are behind the wheels. Our team of drivers are responsible for the safely driving our teams to fires and also sometimes have to take long journeys to drive our teams to assist in other areas which are even further from home. Our drivers have been taking part in the drivers' yellow card training camps which have been taking place across the provinces. With these yellow cards, our drivers are now acknowledged as fully competent drivers in the Working on Fire program. Working on Fire captured the training in Free State, KwaZulu-Natal, Eastern Cape and Northwest Province. The trainings took place over a period of a week across the provinces. In the Free State province, the training took place at Jimmy Roos Academy, and it centered around being aware of the laws of the road, vehicle and equipment capabilities, communication and safety procedures when transporting participants to the fire line, and having competent driving skills. The instructors emphasized the importance of road safety and how drivers should adhere to road rules. Amor, who is the head of transport department, and Peter, an instructor from Action Saver Driving School, both urged the drivers to apply what they have learned and keep their good attitudes and overall to be excellent vehicle managers. The Yellow Card Training Camp in the Northwest Province was held at the SA Lombard Nature Reserve, and on the first day of the training camp, the vehicle managers learned about road sign regulations, fuel card use, fire line safety, pre-trip inspection, and defensive driving theory, as the camp is about sharpening their driving skills and being reminded of road safety tips and regulations. The vehicle managers all passed, and they were also taught about vehicle water delivery, pumps practical demonstration, hanged signals, and hose laying, which will help them be fully equipped when fighting fires. This is what Head of Department Amor had to say about these trainings.
It was an honor and a privilege to see the results that came through the province. Top fitness, top spirit, and top results.
Here is what driving instructor Peter had to share about the purpose of these trainings.
My name is Peter from Action Saver. The purpose of our training this week was to make sure that we refresh our drivers again to a point of a vehicle manager, to make sure that they go on the roads with the right attitude and the right spirit. The purpose of our training this week with the drivers was to make sure that we refresh them properly, looking at the attitude, looking at the driving behavior. And I must say the outcome was exceptional. All of them did very well. And with proud, we can say that they're all vehicle managers at the end of the day.
It is very impressive to know that we have ladies who are part of the driving team, and one of them is 26-year-old Nombuso. Nombuso did very well in her assessment, and she said even though she is in a male-dominated industry, she receives a lot of encouragement whenever she drives back home safely. She further added that being a driver is great, as working on fire drivers are very supportive to each other. Her message to working on fire ladies is that they shouldn't let other people tell them what is good or bad, and that they should do their best. She encouraged the female working on fire participants to not be intimidated by the size of the trucks, and she said that as long as you have a driver's license and abide to the traffic rules set, you will do very well. The Eastern Cape province conducted the Drivers Yellow Card Training Camp, with 32 drivers attended and were educated on firefighting fundamentals, vehicle fireline safety, safety and survival elements, radio communication, and they also got assessed on night driving. The Eastern Cape Transport Officer Tolile said that the drivers were also tested on physical fitness, which will assist them not to easily get tired when driving long distances. This is what he had to say.
It's important for the drivers to do the fitness test, because they need to be fit to avoid the fatigues, to avoid slow thinking on the road, to make their minds to be sharp so that they can make a quick, reasonable decisions on the road.
Working on Fire is proud to have such competent and dedicated vehicle managers.
We encourage you to send us video clips where you can share with us some of these unique skills. These clips can be sent to your provincial communication officer. We promise that if these clips are good enough and usable, we will include it in our monthly WoF TV news episodes.